It is October 30th, 2023. And what's on the agenda? Well, I've been watching some YouTube videos, as I usually do. A lot of news around the riots, and this is what's on the feed. And I came across Watchman River channel, and I will link it in the description box, and you can be the judge of this. I'm just assuming that if anybody's kind about what happened on October 7th and sensitive to what's going on with the Palestinian people, you can say that it's a humanitarian problem. And only what I can say about this is it reverts back to Psalm 83. It's all right there in the Bible. This is for a mature audience. It is not to chastise anybody that's pro-Palestinian or against Israel, but there are threats against Israeli people that are flying in from Russia into other parts of Europe, that they have to divert flights because they're afraid of a slaughter. And this is coming from Watchman River's channel's post. And what I think is a lot of people are very, very afraid of Hamas, and they're afraid to criticize Hamas, and rightfully so, because they don't want to be killed or murdered or slaughtered. So I don't know what to say. I and what I want to say is that in his post, and I'm just going to post this as a review, he criticized that Christians aren't being kind enough and loving enough. Listen, you can be loving, but you can also be discerning at the same time. This is about lives that need to be saved. And if you don't get the salvation message, like a lot of people don't have the salvation message at this point. I mean, I'm talking about a lot of people. I talk to a lot of unsaved people, and they don't want to hear about it. They don't want to hear about the Bible. So it's really, to me, the Holy Spirit provokes you. And if the Holy Spirit does the provoking, we're on the eve of Halloween, okay? The greatest, biggest demonic holiday of the year, okay? If they don't want to hear about it, leave it alone. Use your discernment. It's not our job to do any soul saving. It is up to the Holy Spirit to provoke us to do that. And I don't feel I really don't feel the need to do it. I have to be provoked by the Holy Spirit, okay? What provokes me is other Christians telling me that we're not doing it. When we're sitting here blogging about it, risking our lives, risking our safety to do this every day. We risk a lot by blogging and talking about the Lord. It's a risky business in itself. I risk a lot of things. I risk losing my friends and family that are unsaved or atheists just by doing this. So when I hear somebody say that we're not doing enough, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know our story. Each of us have a story to tell about what it is to be a Christian today. Everybody has something going on in their lives, so there's no condemnation for those who are in Jesus Christ. And I don't want to send the wrong message, but I'm pretty sure everybody has a different story to tell about their walk with the Lord. Okay, so when I hear a generalization, I am very skeptical of the message that is being brought across. See, my audience is very small. He has a larger audience, so he has to broadcast a larger message. I and on the other hand, prefer that I do have a smaller audience. But listen, when I talk to a baby Christian, I'm not going to spill it, all this information out. That's too overwhelming to a baby Christian. But I must inform them of the soon coming return of the Lord, because that is part of the message of Jesus Christ, that he is coming back again. His death and resurrection and his soon return is like the full message, it's the full gospel. So I wanted to share this because in that link, you can watch it for yourself. You can assume what you want to assume. I'm not being critical. I'm just saying the critique that he makes is unfair to other Christians. Not all Christians are out to uh, be negative or not loving towards Hamas. Yes, you should pray for Hamas. Yes, you should pray for your enemy. But in no way should you put yourself in unnecessary harm, especially if you're Jewish. So that's it for me for now. I'll put that link in the description box. You can watch it for yourself. I don't want to make a generalization of all Christians. We're supposed to love our neighbors as ourselves, but we're not supposed to be a doormat, okay? We're supposed to be wise in every interaction, and you should be. And we should use our common sense. And common sense tells you that if you let your enemy hurt you and harm you, and you continually let that happen, it's going to be to your own destruction. Okay, so I said enough, and I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.